And with all that you've accomplished, to be able to say that my hero doesn't wear pads or my hero didn't do this, to be able to say that you grew up in the same household with someone you admire in that way, for people who are trying to raise the next Tom Brady, not just on the field, but off the field, talk a little bit about what your parents sowed into you to help you be who you are.
Yeah, you know, I just had 2 days with my mom and dad and my 3 sisters. First time I'd say it was just the 6 of us together in a long time without spouses or grandkids and things like that. And it was just, it felt like we were back in the house growing up. And we were just all sitting there as we always did as a family. And it was so fun and sweet, and we're so comfortable with one another. And I just look at my parents, and I'm so grateful for the foundation, you know, that we all still want to be together and that we'd all still love each other. We're so invested in each other's lives and care about what's going on, not what everyone may see or think it might be, but really what's really going on in your life. So my parents instilled like a family value in us. And I just remember, you know, why my dad was my hero. I just always remember, like, I was never, as you guys know, like the most athletic kid. I wasn't that way in high school. I wasn't that way in college. I wasn't that way in the pros. But I did have a determination, and I think he was a hardworking man, would show up every day at home, and then when he'd get home in the afternoon after work, you know, I was always there, and he'd be like, come on, let's go up to the baseball park. I'm going to hit you ground balls. And me, I was like a Labrador retriever. Yeah, I mean, I could do that literally all night.
Right.
And there was never one day where he came home and was like, you know, I'm too tired, you know. My priorities as a kid, my parents made them their priorities. Whatever I was interested in, and I think the only advice I could give for parents, and so many amazing...
Skip this video if you don't love your mother. Which place would you choose for your mother? Click the follow, like, and share buttons if you choose heaven. I give you 3 seconds to choose.
Parents do this is whatever's most important to the kids, that's what you should be. That's your priority. Yeah. And I feel like when you have the responsibility of your children, whatever they want to do, we got to empower them to go out there and be that, and then not discourage or you know, one thing my parents also did, they never thought like, Mom, Dad, I want to go to college and play football. It was never like, really? That's going to be really hard. Let's go to, you know, some smaller school where it might be easier for you. Yeah. It was always like, whatever I wanted to do, they were there to support it.